Alright, hello. The sleep schedule has been so awkward lately, but I'm just barely awake enough, so let's play Syrup 2. Last time we got one more companion and did some questing. Maybe this time we get the ultimate sweet maid. That will probably let us level up more. Alrighty. Yeah, Toffee is the new character in the roster. Good morning. Is the candy alchemist around? Hello Toffee. Syrupy is still in the middle of making her morning batch of candies. She woke up early now, that's unexpected. Syrup's schedule is unpredictable. She's very inconsistent compared to Master Pastel. I guess we have that in common at least. Just barely got here early enough to both start the streaming time. Alright. I don't know like what it is, but I have just been sleeping randomly, being awake randomly, more or less like that. Well, let me get rid of the number. Hello, nice to see you. Alright, let's try to actually make progress instead of me complaining about sleep. Sometimes she stays up too late working and falls asleep right in her lab. It is very troublesome. Sounds like it, yeah. Yeah, that happens. I wouldn't mind it, but it is annoying when you can't sleep like enough in one go. Also, sorry about the morning voice, that's how it is, even though it is evening. Master Pastel says it is bad for her health when that happens, but she does not listen to me when I remind her to rest. Nyaha. Maybe she thinks it's more convenient that way, being able to wake up and get right back to work. That is exactly the excuse she tells me. How did you know, Toffee? I'm psychic, nya. Really, amazement. Can you tell me more things about Syrup? I am trying to reach a better understanding of her. What kind of stuff do you wanna know? I'll use my third eye for you, nya. Oh, I had not thought that far ahead. Why should I ask? Depends on what you want to use the info for. Blackmail, ammo for next time you get in a fight. Ha! If you don't have any nefarious aims, you shouldn't use nefarious means to gather intel. Yeah. Well, I guess that's right. Just ask. Intel nefarious. Oh no, you are right, Toffee. I should not be using your powers for personal gain. I forgive you. Common mistake, really. That's why you should keep my psychic ability secret now. like if she has them. I think they were spying as in the original game, but I'm not sure if it was her. I think it was something different. Sophia, what kind of garbage are you trying to get Gumdrop to believe? Rats, the cheek is up. Syrup, I had no intentions of being nefarious. I only wanted to understand you more deeply. You what? Not sure what I could have told her that she doesn't already know. After all, she's your favorite Nya. Her favorite. Syrup, is that true? Well, she's a Tsundere, so she probably won't admit it. I don't have time for this. I have got stuff to do today. I thought so. See, it's obvious, Nya. I do not see how it is obvious at all. Oh, that is how Tsundere works. Alright. Now, like there are these things. Like the rare gathering things. Which might be related to making the ultimate sweet. Pet cat. Well, I guess so. Loves to make cat puns. It would make sense that it would be like Syrup herself that finds the ingredient. Let's go to the library at least. Let's take Toffee for now. Toffee, have you come to pay your late fees? What late fees, Nya? According to our records, you have failed to return 20 different books in the past year. But that's a lot. Toffee, you read. I'm just a cat, Nya. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think they'll believe that. It's getting quite serious. At $25 a piece, plus administrative fees, the amount you owe is upwards of $500. $500. You can't expect them to pay that much. Yeah, Nya. I have never checked out a library book even once in my life. Stopping to lie, Toffee. I have personally handed you 12 of these missing tomes. Avoidance, that's another fee. This is starting to look like extortion. You should double check your records, Nya. Those books should all say master's name inside. Well, that won't help. You're pinning it on butterscotch. They do indeed say butterscotch, however. As the person who checked them out under her name, you are ultimately the one responsible for returning them. I guess it makes sense on some level. That's the late fees. Please be sure to pay up soon, or we will start charging interest. Nyahaha, in that case. Catch me if you can. Fleeing again. That's another fee, isn't it? Indeed, it's beginning to look quite dire for that cat, isn't it, brother? Question. How were they allowed to keep checking out books if they never returned anything? Well, I guess you get to make more money that way. Oh, we aren't so cruel as to prevent anyone from their rightful access to knowledge. Instead, we wait for the late fees to accumulate to at least 1,000 dollars, then take them to court. With interest applied, that amount shall rise very, very quickly. So it's extortion after all. You guys are monsters. Nope. Turn more down. Okay, we can actually learn this at some point. And this too. This we have never even seen. Yeah. They are kinda trying to make money, I guess. Well, in the title screen they were sitting on a pile of money, so maybe that is the Laura. Alright, let's go. Actually, let's go here. Hey, there's a rice here. Nya. Yeah, what about it? Why don't you purchase some and use it to make mice crispies? You're pretty excited about this, huh? Guess I have no choice. Okay, we actually just learned it like that. That is mice crispies, I guess. So let's check the monster trader first. To take one of these because we have none, just in case. Okay, well, let's take this too. Stockpile on water too. Maybe a couple of these. Save the rest of the money for now. There are two exclamation marks here, so I wonder what that means. That's how gathering. Let's check it. Nya 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 nya. Are you singing? It's a duel. The bell on my collar is always jingling when I walk around, so I came up with it one day. Well, that's singing in a way, I guess. Don't judge the lyrics too harshly, okay. Nya nya nya, jingles. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Last time you didn't seem too comfortable coming up here with me. Oh, you noticed. I was trying not to whine, since you probably hear enough of that from Master. No, don't force yourself. You don't have to follow me everywhere. Yeah, I'm okay this time. I started thinking the mountains aren't so bad after all. Oh, really? Yeah. At first, I was afraid of getting attacked by wolves, but it turned out to be really peaceful up here. I had to break it to you, but all your jingling and yawing attracted a wolf. Get ready for a fight. Yeah. Scary wolf. Kinda got the feeling that there's no way we can win this. Level 6. She can steal, but this track could be good, but I don't think she's going to do it. Yeah, there's just no way. Let's guard and see what happens. Yep. You blocked it mostly, would have probably been one hit killer. Run for your life. Alright, let's make the mice crispies at least. The mountains is just way too hard. Chocolate mellow. Mice crispies. This turned out pretty good. Meow looks tastier. God, where would Gumdrop go? I lured her away now. Now give me that mice crispies. You can't just break into my lab and expect me to give away candy for free. Can't I? Yeah. Guess I should have expected as much from you. Alright. You did inspire me to make this, so I'll hand over this first one. But if you want any more, you have to buy them, alright. Of course, yeah. Whoop. Yum yum, so delicious. I did a great job with the flavors, didn't I? My paws aren't even sticky after holding it. This is the best mice crispies I have ever had. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll be good and keep waiting upstairs for you, since you gave me the perfect treat. Thanks, Candy Alchemist. Hope I guess we had to make another one at some point. I guess we just need to gather this. Can we make this? Yes, so. I think having it in the inventory will give us more money when the next paycheck time is. right. Let's make whatever we can. Let's make one more of these. Not like exactly sure how the money formula works, but we have 87 dough anyway. This will probably be needed at some point anyway. Alright. Where do we get the thingy? Oh, it is here. The problem is that we had to go alone. Let's just go here and do some random gathering. Well, let me hydrate. It is a little bit of an annoying weather, like it's pretty hot and humid. And there might be like thunderstorms today, according to the weather report, but hopefully not. Not necessarily the best for streaming. Hey, Syrup. What's up? If you run a hotel instead of a candy store, would it be called Atelier Suits? Wow. Pretty good, right? You should seriously consider expanding your business now. Why, I'm satisfied just making candy. I guess like in reality it is like pronounced sweets too. Then at least let me take over branding. I'll rename all the candies in your store. But they are going to be cat puns. All of them. No thanks. I don't trust your naming sense whatsoever. Why not? I have come up with all sorts of names already, wanna hear. Alright, but I'm gonna be gathering so there's no guarantee I'll listen. Nyahaha, I'll start with a few of my favorites. Kind of wanted to hear actually. Yeah, the thunderstorms can be loud, and it's not like unheard of that the internet goes down during them if it is really bad. Oh, electricity, that also happens sometimes. But not so much like in towns. But you can get like an occasional, like a few second downtime even then. The countryside you can get like much more, but usually like the winters are harder there because there's like snow packed on the lines. Like last Christmas when I was at my parents', there was like a 2-hour shortcut or something like that. But that's how it goes. Like 2 hours isn't too bad, but like when it is super cold and it is like really long, it can get scary. Toffee laces about while Syrup gathers ingredients on her own. Okay, this is not too useful, I guess. How does the multiplier work? Can I set the 3 times multiplier here and get 3? Yeah, I guess. But I don't mind the the power going down apart from during streams, I guess. Like when I'm at my parents', I just have the tablet with me and that doesn't really care because it has a battery. Toffee didn't find anything. Nope. Returned home to the shop. I don't think we can make a whole lot. Now we could actually make this. Because the syrup, I guess. Alright. Got subjected to the puns. Give me a second, I'll sneeze. Somehow my nose is again a little stuff. But partially, I guess, because I woke up. It's always bad in the morning, even though it is the evening. I guess we'll have to go alone. Get some water. Alright, now we have nothing. But let's go to the mountain and try to gather the last ingredient. Cabin. Let's give the cabin a try. Oh, you found treats cabin. Let's go. Oh, Syrup, welcome. Hey there. I was just in the area, so I thought I'd stop by. Familiar characters. Please stay for a while. Mochi's baking cookies. Mochi. Hi, you're that candy maker from the other day, right? Candy alchemist, actually. There's a huge difference. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Like at what point in the timeline are we? Is the fox also here? Anyway, have we met? We visited your store the last time we came to town. You seemed busy. The candies you gave us were super yummy, thank you. Oh yeah, I kinda remember now. Sorry, my brain tends to filter out stuff like customers' names and faces. I won't forget next time. Oh, I don't mind. It's nice to officially meet you, sir. Sure, nice to meet you too, Mochi. Yay, I think my cookies are just about done, so if you'll excuse me. Hey Treat, I thought you lived alone. I used to. Mochi moved in with me shortly after I first met you. Huh. Guess that's why I hadn't really seen her before. Wait, that would have been months ago. How have we not hung out since then? You wanted to hang out? Yeah, you really helped us out that day. I always thought it would be nice if we could be friends. Plus, I think dogs are great. Man's best friend and all was his wolf. I don't know if it is up to Surbar or Treat. It was pretty hard to get to the mountains and dangerous. Oh, I didn't know you felt that way. I'd love to be friends. The cookies are ready. Treat likes them savory, so I hope you don't mind. Can't complain about free cookies. Thanks, Mochi. So Treat, I have been thinking. There's the thing. I'm not good at taking time off. It's just not something I think about usually. But we'll never get to hang out if I'm always working, which is why I think you should come out on one of my gathering trips sometime. That way we can hang out and I can keep working. Yeah, that is the adult way of handling these things, I guess. A gathering trip to collect candy materials. Exactly. We might encounter monsters, but otherwise it's just a lot of wandering around, looking for ingredients. Hopefully she'll help us with the monsters on the mountains. I don't mind, but I think you should take breaks sometimes too. You'll wear yourself out. Hey, these excursions are breaks. It gets me out of the lab, doesn't it? But that's what they all say. When you go make graphics in the park or hang around with friends, but you're just working. That's what they all say. Wow. But you called it working. It's for work, but it's not whatever. Come with me if you wanna hang out sometime. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, ask me anytime. Ooh, she will come along. How about Mochi then? I don't know anything about alchemy, But it's so cool that you're able to make such delicious candies all on your own. Yeah, it's my greatest talent. I really respect that. I have always loved homemade goods, especially sweets. Lately, I have been trying to practice baking more, but I'm still not very good at it. Your cookies rocked. I'd say you're plenty good. No, I still have a long way to go, I think. I wonder if I should make cookies sometime. Shouldn't be too tough. Might be fun. Usually I just make pizza or something like that. I've also made brownies sometimes. Cookies are probably at the same level of difficulty. I have made bread too, but bread is it's kinda easier to just buy it. I like the homemade one that is just wheat though. I don't know if it's super healthy. I can relate to that feeling. Really. But you have your own store and everything. You're like the picture of success, at least to me. Yeah, I was satisfied with that for a while. Honestly, I'll get stale if I don't keep pushing myself to make new things. That makes sense. I guess that's how I feel too. But if you're taking suggestions for new sweets to make, I have an idea. Really, let's hear it. There's a candy that's popular in my hometown. It's actually what I was named after. Mochi is great. I really like mochi. Also mochi ice cream is also great. Mochi candy. Yup, they are soft and squishy and super yummy. I'll write down the recipe for your syrup. I'm sure you could sell a lot. Well, mochi is just rice, I guess, and then something to give it flavor. Thanks. I'll definitely try making it sometime. Mini mochi. Alright. Can we still go here? No luck. Maybe it takes like a specific character to get the last ingredient. Well, could be treat, that would make sense actually. Mini mochi. Okay, we can just make it right away. Gumdrop, feel these. Oh, they are very squishy. Neat, right? Mochi taught me the recipe. I never tried them before, but I can see why she said they'd sell. They are kinda adorable. All those pasta-loving witches in town won't be able to resist them, hahaha. Syrup is targeting so many new demographics. Atelier sweets will rise in popularity once more. You say that as if we are not already rising in popularity. Guess I had no choice but to keep making new candies. Help me out, Gumdrop. Yes, syrup. Yeah, we have the I wonder who is buying Mice Krispies. It's probably different based on the description. Can probably turn it in. I guess we need to buy it if we want to make another one. Okay, this is still unknown too. Probably we need the treat, I guess. Excuse me, this is Atelier Sweets, correct? Yes, welcome. Can I help you find anything? I was hoping to speak to the owner. Is she here? Sure. I'll bring her right down. Hello, my name is Drop. We met just outside of the town the other day. We did? Wait, I think. Wasn't it raining or something? Yes, you remembered. The reason I came here is because you were a big inspiration to me that day. Really, huh? Well, I'm a pretty inspiring person, so I guess that makes sense. Recently, I left the small village I grew up in. I'd been traveling for a while, but I wasn't sure what to do with myself. I don't remember who she exactly was. Maybe she was from the cultist village in Lonely Wolf Street or something like that. That kinda sounds like it would match. Oh, let me hydrate. You told me you came to this town with nothing, but you managed to start a business. I want to do the same. What kind of business? I'd like to own a flower shop someday, but for now, I have started selling plants and seeds in the marketplace. Oh, this is going to be farming sim next, I guess. I can only afford to sell there once a week, and I'm investing the rest of my time into gathering rare blooms. Rare blooms, huh? Yeah, plants that are harder to find in the shops. It's possible they might be useful for your alchemy too. So, do you think we could do business together? Yeah. That would be a huge help, actually. It should save me a few trips to places I have already been, so I can spend more time making sweets. Thanks, Drop. Yes, I'll look forward to doing business with you. Another question is is it something new? Alright, let's go with treat and hope we find something. She's actually here, so we get to see her right away. Welcome! I have gathered many new plants. Please take a look. They are just these things. Well, let's buy something just because. Like these honestly aren't super worth it. Oh yeah, we needed this. Oh, that's about it. Alright, let's try together. Talk to Pine. Oh yeah, treat. I made friends with another wolf here. His name's Pine. Trita, haven't seen ya around. Nice to meet you. This is the part where you're supposed to say hi back. My parents warned me about the other wolves on this mountain. They are violent hunters. Well, that was a thing, for sure. Yeah, that's not true at all. We are scavengers, not hunters. But you can't deny the violent part, right? You attacked me and Butterscotch when you first saw us. I thought we already cleared that up. I was trying to chase you out of our territory. Well, pretty sure I would have died if I hadn't defended. Sure. And we are friends now, but you're giving wolves a bad name. Like she's the exception, kinda. But there was Trick too, the other wolf, the non-binary wolf. And who are you supposed to be? Some spoiled pet? I live near Frosting with a rabbit. Her family rejected her because of her relationship with me. Because all wolves are thought to be dangerous hunters. Yep, that was a thing. I don't remember the name of the other bunny, but she was the meaning of the story, I guess. But that's kinda serious, isn't it? Those rabbits are more dangerous than we are. You know what they did to our elders, right? Mochi isn't dangerous. Not Mochi or whoever, her family. It's why us wolves ought to stick together. Girl, Timber would say it better than I can. Anyway, I don't want to argue with your treat. Then I'm going. Sorry about that. Trying to live among rabbits, huh? Your friend's gonna get hurt. I don't know anything about animal politics, but it sounds rough if Mochi got disowned or whatever. I didn't know about any of that. Maybe I should talk to Treat a little more. Good luck with your bout. Sounds like you need it. I'm sorry, I was rude to your friend. Nah, I mean, he's just some wolf guy. I met you first anyway. It's frustrating. Even if all he's done is chase people away, the result is the same. Wolves will all be hated and feared. Acting violently only justifies that hatred amongst us. But there's kinda like wolves had the same reputation in real life too. Like just people seeing them like they will go into panic and then are like, we need to like get rid of the wolves, sadly. But in the end, wolves are just doggos, right? Right. But he said he's like protecting his territory. Nada. You have to fight sometimes, even if it makes you look like a bad guy. You're a violent person, Till Syrup. Okay, I won't deny it. I get into fights all the time. But that's how I know there's a lot of fights worth having. To protect things that matter to you. It's kind of funny because like the Atelier series of games, like the protagonist is always so like nice and mild, but Syrup is kinda bold in many ways. You're right. Piney isn't the one I'm mad at. I just wish things were different, so that Mochi wouldn't be sad. Yeah. No, enough moping around, let's do some gathering. Okay. Nope. Mochi candy. Well, these are popular, I guess. But that's for treats, so should probably make it. Oh, it needed this. There we go. And turning. Let's make this just because. This we have all right. Make an extra one, we can turn it in. Like so. This we can't even make. I think you need toffee to even gather this, but I'm not sure like where. Oh well. Probably still want treat, I guess. But treat doesn't actually give you any rare gathering. It could just be us alone. That is very plausible. That makes sense. Maybe we should go alone. There's something here at least. Ah yes, the sleepy little forest that I basically conquered all on my own. The all-powerful candy alchemist returns to her domain, ready to grind up innocent monsters and turn them into sweets. That's kinda scary. Yeah, I definitely sound like a villain. But who wouldn't wanna get made into candy? I'm doing these monsters a favor. I wouldn't exactly want that. Plus, I don't have to actually kill them to get my ingredient just so morally I'm in the clear. Not that I need to justify my actions to anyone. I'm on my own out here. I want to do whatever morally questionable things I want. Ha 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 ha. Not really. Just here to make candy. It is that fairy swarm. Okay, hopefully they are too dangerous, but they are level 3. It's probably overkill to use these. Just try to fight them. Oh, they are so tough, but not super tough. If we keep missing, it's not so great though. Alright, let's eat it, I guess. Well, I guess it doesn't do anything because they only do 1 damage instances. That's worrisome. Can we just end it with this? Well, I guess not. Well, I guess we can win if we get lucky, but it's unlikely. Whoop, rip. I think we could have won if we didn't waste the turns. Rip. Alright, I guess we had that, but even it might not help. Sweet victory, but not really. That was pretty expensive. Ha 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 ha. You lose, stupid fairy swarm. 5 against 1, and I still came out on top. I guess it would have been good on her to not win, in a sense. Though you could get your revenge from last time, huh? Well, not today. Wonder what attracted so many. My villainous aura? Maybe. Sorry, but your forest belongs to me now. I don't make the rules. Gumdrop's gonna be so impressed when I tell her about this later. Then the dots. It won't work on bosses though. What even is a boss? Like that was a tough one at least. Cute gum. We can actually accept them. Oh well, actually I guess I just turned it in. It's still not doable. Having some healing items would be nice at this point on this tour. I just wasted it totally. This is healing, right? This one came handy for sure. I could make another one too. I guess I could and then make the second one into the pink heart thingy. Or not. We got a ton of the fairy dust thingy at least. We can make the bad border. Beyond that, nothing though. Let's try pastel, I guess. Let's see what happens if we go to the mountains. Do we need to buy anything? I could buy this as well. Actually, no need for that. Alright, let's see. Hey pastel. Yes, tell me how your spell works. Which one from earlier? Yeah, the one making us invulnerable to the cold right now. I just realized there must be some sort of reason you can't use it on Gumdrop. So I'm curious, what's the deal? Haha. I'd be happy to explain my magic a bit. I didn't think you'd have any interest in it. I'm only asking to satisfy my curiosity. This doesn't change how I feel about magic. Whatever says anyway, I'll explain. It's an amplifier type spell that uses your own body heat as an energy source to maintain a barrier against outside temperature. Gumdrop doesn't generate her own body heat, so for her, the effects would fizzle out in an instant. And you can't just borrow warmth from some other source. It complicates things, which in turn requires too much magic. So it's better to find a non-magical solution instead. Makes sense. I didn't realize magic had all these limitations. Of course, you can't just do anything. Magic only bends the rules, it doesn't break them. The fun is in figuring out how to make it work in your favor. Maybe this does change how I feel about magic just a little. I guess he's kind of person who wouldn't mind bending the rules. Really? It's not as cheap as I thought. Still pretty cheap though. Well, it's a start. I'll have a ton of these, but not what I wanted. Oh, there we go, finally. Hey Sari, this plant is used as an ingredient in the ultimate sweet, right? Frosted cream. How the hell would you find that so easily? It was just there. The first time me and Butterscotch managed to find some, we had to go through a huge ordeal. I guess the pattern is that he's good at finding things. It seems like that. The dear furry girl also didn't appear unless he was there. We hiked for hours, got chased by wolves, and then just randomly happened to... Wait, don't tell me. Witches are naturally drawn to this plant, aren't they? Yeah, I'd say so. It was hard for me not to notice it. So it wasn't just a coincidence that we ended up finding it there. It's that butterscotch was led to it. I take back what I said earlier. Magic is cheap. Witches are freaks. Haha, so much for changing how you feel about magic. But still grew closer somehow. Alright. It's ready, the base for the ultimate suite. It is finished already. We do not have to wait overnight this time. Yep, that's the final difference that came with using chill water. It allowed me to adjust my alchemic process to take away the long wait time. I have got better things to do than wait around all night. Syrup, your candy alchemy is evolving quickly. Even though you have only made it once before, you have already refined the recipe this much. I am impressed. You're impressed by everything I make come drop. That does not mean I am being insincere. Hang on, I haven't even tasted this yet. It's possible my adjustments could have hurt the quality. Dot. Suspensefulness. Alright, it tastes as great as I remember. You can go back to being impressed. Syrup, you are the greatest candy alchemist to ever live. Haha, that's too much, but I love to hear it. What are we lacking? We're lacking this. How did this work? Okay. It will take like 2 gathering trips to get this. That should do it. Oh, we are bottlenecked by the ultimate suite, so can't be helped. Reputation despised by dentists. Well, that's a reputation of some kind. Alright, now we can take basically whoever. Let's go with Toffee this time. Haven't seen these events yet. That. But all out of puns today. Yeah. I could never run outside. It's just so boring here. Can't you bring me some place with more stuff to do? Oh yeah, she's not helping with the gathering. Would they actually? If you're so bored, you could help with my gathering. That sounds even more boring, yeah? And yet you agreed to come knowing this is my job. I still think you should pivot to hotel management. What a waste of good name. Alright, let's roleplay it, so we can get that idea out of your system. Roleplay. Now that sounds interesting. Good evening, esteemed guest, or whatever. Wanna book a room? Oh yes, my paws are so worn from travel. I need a place to lay down my little kitty head. Great, rooms are $500 per night. Yeah, this place didn't look like a 5-star joint from the outside. It's not, but we have only got luxury suites I guess, available tonight. Hotel's name simply attracts too many quests. How outrageous, yeah. Isn't there something you can do about that? Well, this place used to be a candy store, so name change is out of the question. It would be disrespectful. Our late founder's visit. It would disrespect our late founder's visit. Rest her soul. Nyahaha, wait, you're dead in this. Yep, because the only way Atelier Suites would turn into a hotel is over my dead body. I guess that was a pun too, in a way. Toffee will actually help out when gathering now. Okay, yeah, that actually came the good time. Oh, well, they are finding money. Chatting. We still need to go gathering though. Not just go like this because there's an event here too. Hey, candy alchemist. Did you know? The rocks here don't just look like fruits, they taste like them too. There's no way. For real. I came here all the time just for the flavor. You just want to see me lick a rock. Nyahaha, fine. Don't blame me, but you're missing out, nya. That. I'll taste one for science. Like there can't be like salty rocks, I guess. But well, not a sweet one. Sweet rocks sound pretty unlikely. It's not for science, yeah, it's magic. We'll see about that lick. Oh wow, you're right. It's tart. Yaha. Yaha. Ha. Yep. That's a strong flavor. I could definitely use this in my alchemy. What's wrong? Don't you wanna taste it too? Since we came all this way. That. Lick. Blah, sour. Ha. Fooled ya. You very tricky candy alchemist. In all seriousness, this isn't magic at all. Just apply some friction and the powder comes right off. See, sour powder, sour. I can use it as flavoring. Come to think of it, I don't make many sour candies at all. I could get a lot of use out of this. Great find, Toffee. Wouldn't have considered it without you trying to prank me. Just don't feed me anything that uses that stuff. I need water and yeah. Sour. They actually keep finding it though. Alright, we should have everything to make it. It was this one, right? And make it. Ultimate Fate. Congratulations, Serp. You have accomplished your goal once again. As expected, it turned out awesome just like the first time. A little anticlimactic though, since the steps before this were a little more involved. Shall I inform Master Pastel of your great accomplishment? Yeah, bring him down here. You finished it already. Can I have a bite? Of course. Turns out I can make this thing pretty easily now. So this one's for us to share. How easily? Well, I guess as long as we take Pastel to the mountains. That's the bottleneck, I guess. You're the best, Sai. I always feel a little bad eating something so delicious in front of Gumdrop, but I really wanted to have this again. There is no reason to feel bad, Master Pastel. Ultimate Sweet is not made for golems. I am satisfied enough being able to see the two of you enjoy it. I don't know, Gumdrop. You had a pretty faraway look in your eyes. I get why Pastel started feeling guilty. Faraway? No, you are mistaken. I was not thinking that I wanted to be involved in the sharing of the Ultimate Sweet. I knew it. He made her feel left out. You could have at least given her a sense of taste when you made her Pastel. Wow, I feel bad enough without you pinning the blame on me, Sai. Please do not fight. We must all get along. Sorry. I'm sorry too. My faraway look has ruined the triumphant moment in Syrup's career as a candy alchemist. I am sorry as well. But it's not as triumphant as you would think. I'm still just retreating old ground. So don't worry, Gumdrop. You didn't ruin anything. The moment is not ruined after all. Yeah, if anything, this just gives me more ideas for what I want to do next. It's pretty clear by now that focusing in on one legendary recipe is never gonna get me to where I wanna be. I'm still practically a one-trick alchemist. I need to aim for even more variety. Does this mean what I think it means? It means I'm gonna need to travel even farther out if I want more unique ingredients to turn into candy. And that part is at least something you can be involved in, Gumdrop. Serp, I will continue to support you wherever you go. Same goes for me, of course. I'm always happy to back you up, Sai. Completed Ultimate Suite again. Level cap has been raised to 5. Well, it's not as much as I was thinking, but something. You can now use the Insta-Rail. get out there and travel to many more faraway places. I do like vaguely remember this from Lonely Wolf Treat. Let me hydrate. Since they both took off, this means I can finish the rest of the ultimate sweet myself, right? So delicious. Let's take a look at the real thing, I guess. I might end like a little bit earlier because, well, probably not like the super smartest move with the stream too much. I don't know. Like maybe it's the waking up part, like being a little tired still. That's mostly the hindrance. The nose is also a little stuffy, but it's not too bad. That candy alchemist sure is slow to get up in the morning, Hanya. Yeah, she's usually up all night working in her lab. Yaha, I bet you have your own late nights kept up by a certain someone. What do you mean by that? I saw you with him, yeah. You looked so happy. I don't know what you're talking about. Periwinkle, yeah. He has a reputation, you know. that. I haven't met the guy, but I have heard all about him from my friends around town. He's pretty flirty, yeah. I didn't expect someone like you to get drawn in by it, though. You must have mistaken me for someone else. Did I? So how come he called your name? By the way, you looked pretty good in those thigh-highs, nya. I was surprised. There's a spell for this memory eraser. It's a little tricky though. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. Memory? Hold still, or I might wipe out the wrong memories. Okay, ready? You're scaring, yeah? Hey, I'm ready to head out. Huh? Were you guys in the middle of something? Sir, hope your assistant's gone crazy. What was that all about? Dunno, I didn't say anything. And here I thought you liked cats. That was way too close. I can't believe they saw me. I need to be more careful from now on. Hopefully I won't actually have to start erasing anyone's memories. Is it that bad in reality? Alright, let's go with Gumdrop, I guess. Oh, there are actually a lot of places. Or you just get it after exploring, I guess. Or it's the solder that is the key. I'm gonna wanna get more use out of the solder toffee found. Is there something I can combine it with? What haven't I thought of? If I just do a little extra work on the packaging, yeah, this will sell. Fairy sticks. Explore with butterscotch. money earning thing might take a while at this rate. Guess I could actually sell the things. I wonder if it is just like earning or if it is like you need to save up, but it says earn, not save up. Let's get some water. I guess we can go here too first. I'm not sure if I want her to freeze, so not sure about the mountain. That we are going kinda through the mountain, or are we? Like maybe the cabin isn't so high up. But it's probably in the same location as in Lonely Wolf Street. So not in the mountain exactly. It was next to the town thingy, village. Oh, syrup. Hehe, you have a good timing. I just got a fresh batch of snickerdoodles out of the oven. Am I gonna get free cookies every time I come in here? If so, I'll visit more often. As the pastel says, you should be careful not take advantage of others' kindness. She's offering. You're offering, right, Machia? I always make too many, so I'm happy to share them. Here's one for you too, Gumdrop. No thank you. Your snickerdoodle would be wasted on me. Gumdrop can't eat, she's a golem. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I'll take her share, I love snickerdoodles. Now Syrup is taking advantage in a different way. As long as they get eaten, have as many as you like. I guess these are still the same. Thank you again for making the mini mochi for me. I'm glad I got to try them. Oh, you made the mini mochi I told you about. I hope you will like them. Alright, let's take a look at the rail thingy. I do vaguely remember these people. Welcome. Are you new to using the Insta-rail? I can give you a quick tutorial if you'd like. So I guess. The Insta-rail is an interstellar railroad that can take you almost anywhere in the universe at your convenience. One door leads you home and the other door takes you someplace new, provided you buy a ticket of course. If you need help finding a specific station, please speak to my associate Time. Welcome, please select the destination. Let's talk fast. Let's see, you're from Atelier Suite Station, correct. Wait, the station's named after my store. Ah yes. That town hasn't settled on a name for itself, so instead I used the local landmark as the namesake. It seems a myriad of timelines are entangled around your shop. You must be someone important. It's about time someone recognized my greatness. So do I get any royalties from letting you use the name of my prestigious Atelier Suites? In the case of a sponsorship, you should be the one to pay us. Never mind. I'll take the free advertising. Hi there. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Is there any way to get out of paying the tickets every trip? I'm planning on doing a lot of traveling through here. Certainly, in that case, might I interest you in an anywhere pass? A pass, yeah, that's exactly what I need. If you decide to purchase an anywhere pass, it will be valid for the next 7 days. Well, that's not too great because I stream like once a week. Once those 7 days are up, the pass expires, and you'll need to purchase a new one in order to travel freely again. It's kinda like iffy sounding in terms of game mechanics, sadly. I was expecting something like collect like 1,000 or 500 dough and then buy it, and you can just use the travel thingy. But I guess it's fine as long as it's not too expensive than normal tickets. I guess the Morrowind kinda fast travel. It only lasts a week. Alright, how much? 250 though. Well, that's not great. That's outrageous. Depending on your destination, it can actually save you a lot of money. I hope you'll consider it in the future. I guess like technically it probably could. But like it's a lot of management to make it pay off. Yeah, maybe when I'm loaded. Guess I got to sell more candy first. Thank you for choosing the Insta-rail. Like how expensive is one travel then? Surely it would have to be at least 50 or something. Like otherwise it doesn't work. Traveling far from home can be dangerous. Losing a battle out there means game over. Okay, that's scary actually. So be sure to carry lots of healing candies and save your progress before heading out. Good luck. But that's a little concerning. Home to the city of Krem, a place brimming with magical knowledge. Many witches come here to study. I guess we'll save. It's only $4. $4. There's just no way like the ticket is ever going to pay off. Had to travel so many times. This is Krem. I picked this place because I'd heard the name before, but what the hell, it's all sand. How am I gonna find anything to make sweets with here? Shuffle. Sweet, you say? Bah. What were you doing on the ground, you creep? Housing parched creamilla, of course. Sorry, were you talking to yourself? I couldn't help but overhear you make sweets. Yeah, I do. You're speaking with the great candy alchemist syrup. Show some respect. A candy alchemist, amazing. I have always held a deep admiration for alchemy. That's not something I hear often from witches. No, I find all methods of dessert crafting to be respectable in their own right, whether it's magic, science, or something in between. In that case, we might just get along. Who are you anyway? So well, I run a baking supply shop in the city. Please stop by sometime, as I'm sure my wares will be of interest to you. Hope to see you around. Baking supplies, huh? Now that I have pretty much mastered candy making, it wouldn't be a bad time to spec in the baked goods. That's what's great about the name Atelier Sweets. I can sell any kinds of desserts I want. Syrup, wait. It is hard to walk in the sand. Oops, didn't mean to leave you behind, sorry Gumdrop. It is fine. I'm just happy you allowed me to accompany you to another new place. This sounds like sweaty, huh? You okay? You're swaying a little. I am fine, although I am feeling a little dizzy. You can get vertigo, that's the first. Wait, it's not the heat, is it? No, I want to come gathering with you. Gumdrop, the sun is melting your brain. It's too hot to bring you here. No, I will not melt. Your skin is sticky, you're melting. I will last until we finish the gathering. No, you won't. It's fine, I can just come back here some other time. Oh, I have wasted your day. I'm sorry, sir. Come on, Candy Doofus, let's go home. Well, that was a short trip, I guess. Alright, this was a thing. Perfect. I have really outdone myself this time. Ooh, round of... How am I supposed to pronounce this? Oh, applause, I guess. For the great candy alchemist. Tophia, how would you get in here? I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd stop by, Nya. No, we're actually just in time to try my latest creation. A new sweet. Nosy Wosy, don't mind if I do. Here, tear it open from this end. But they said that not to give them the thing made of the sour thing. So this probably don't go well. Ooh, what one now? Toffee happily takes the fairy sticks and promptly pours some into their mouth. Remember that powder you helped me find in the forest? Choke. This is animal cruelty. I told you I didn't want to eat any candy with that stuff in it. Yeah, it tastes awful and it's raw. Most things do. But now that I'm past initial shock and betrayal, I have to admit it's not so bad, yeah? See, it doesn't hurt to try new things. I'm out of here. Being your taste tester is too stressful, yeah. Nope, that just happened. And we can turn this in. And that's about it, I guess. There's still a ton of stuff to do, I guess. Like in terms of this number, there's quite a lot still to do. And it is a lot of fun. People pleaser. Oh, what is happening? But maybe like this is actually a good spot to call it. The ominous turn of events, maybe. Alrighty. So yeah, excited for next time, I guess. It kinda looks like it based on the colors and the music, but hopefully not. Like there were like a little bit of scary things in there. Like the cultist thing here. In Lonely Wolf Treat, I guess, was a little spooky. I don't think I have played like anything that was like super scary from Nami. And I guess like the what was the name of the game for the demon and the angel girl? Like that was, well, it wasn't spooky, but it was kinda aligned in a way, like summoning the demon. I'm blanking on the title, but I don't think it's going to be horror, but it's going to be something fun, probably. But we'll see that next week, I guess. Anyway, it was a lot of fun, even though I might have sounded super sleepy. But yeah, let's continue next week, I guess. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.